What up? It is Sunday morning and I got the question of the day for you. What are some big life lessons you have learned? Okay, so let's talk about this. So think about life, right? And think about all of the things that you've learned in life. And like, what are some of like the big things that you've learned? Like, what are some of the, like, maybe they help define you, maybe they help like helped you have a different perspective, right? I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation, right? This is all about self-awareness and self-discovery, figuring out who we are so we can be like better versions of ourselves today than we were yesterday. So some big life lessons that I've learned that there is no timeline, right? Like there is no like, oh, at this age I'm going to do this, and at this age I'm going to do this, because I think so, at some point in time, like maybe in my 20s, I thought there was a timeline. I thought like, oh, by the time I'm 30, right, I'm going to be, and I'm 40, I'll be 43 this summer, right? But I kind of thought like, oh, by the time I'm 30, right, I'll have it all figured out. And then you get to 30 and you're like, yeah, that's not, like, that's not happening. And so I've just realized that there is no timeline, right? And we will get there when we get there. I was actually having this conversation with, having this conversation with my therapist the other night where we were talking about like, and it's funny because this is what I help women with, but sometimes like, you know, sometimes I need perspective as well. And it's like, we were just talking about like, there is no, sometimes things seem like, oh, it's just taking so long to get there, and whatever there is. And it's like, we'll get there when we get there. And so like wherever we are right now, this is where I need to be, right? This is everything I've been working for. This is where I need to be, regardless of what is happening today. And then we work with what we got. And so that's like the big life lesson I've learned, is that there is no timeline, and I'm in charge with like how fast I go or how slow I go or just how I go, right? Like it's up to me. And so that's like my big life lesson that I've learned. So I don't know. That's what I got. That's a little bit about me. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation. And hey, while you're here, hang out with us, subscribe, come hang out with us. This is kind of a cool place to be. And invite a friend, because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.